Recently, I was mentoring a startup founder, and he shared that his team had been consistently missing or pushing back deadlines. And so he wanted to know how to finally help his team make meaningful progress. Hey everyone, it's Michael here from Ignite Ops. Here we explore how startup and small business teams can turn chaos into clarity, reduce stress and costs, and achieve growth and impact. And so today we'll cover the 6 steps to help your team start making meaningful progress. It's a rather boring but business critical topic. Who's this for? It's for founder-led startups and small businesses. You even can be several years on the market. So this video will help you understand where your team loses time, momentum, and eventually money. Now, let's agree on the ground rules. As a change agent, you choose to start with evolutionary changes over revolutionary. Start with what team has already in place today, be that tools, processes, rules, and implement one change at a time. So pick the process or workflow you think is worth diving into. Clarify its goal. It can be like deliver maximum value to customers through iterative developments. If we take development, right, or technologies, collaboration and continuous improvements. So clarify the goal. What's the goal? Understand desired results. What should we get as a result of this process of workflow? Possibly identify success metrics. How do we know that the goal was reached? Understands why process is actually in place. What's the value? Who benefits? Make notes of everything. Now my favorite part, observe. Take a week or two. Observe communication and collaboration between teammates. So no critics, no anything, just observation. Ground yourself, observe, listen, make notes as always. So observe communication and collaboration between teammates who are involved in the given workflow. Their emotions, commitments, time taken to resolve tasks, probably product defects. They can be new defects or repeating defects. So again, make notes of everything you find worth noting. Now, schedule one-on-ones when you're done with observations. Schedule one-on-ones with the process members, the teammates who are involved in the process that you pick to analyze. That can be a tech team, that can be a marketing team, it can be operations team, it can be sales team. Oftentimes they know what's happening already. So interview your teammates and make your notes as well. And now we turn to actually the tasks list. If it's a team, or even if you work solo, you probably have some to-do list, right? I have my to-do list. You probably have too. But teams oftentimes also have. And so perhaps there is some task or project management tool. Can be Trello, can be Jira, can be ClickUp or Notion. However, you cannot manage what you can see, even if that appears to be on the task list. That's where a simple Kanban board helps visualize moving of work. So together with your teammates, map out their current process, how it is working today. What major steps are there? Most popular workflow is like to do in progress done. You've seen it maybe in Trello as well. But team workflows, they tend to have more steps. So together with your team, you have to become clear on how your complete workflow actually looks like, from start to finish. Most of my experience is with tech. Workflows there can be lengthy. And then agree with the team to start putting all work-related cards or tasks on the board so that everyone is clear on what is going on with the work they do as a team. But make a rule that if something is not on the board, it doesn't exist. The most important part, you cannot improve what you don't measure. And at the same time, not all metrics make sense. Think of vanity metrics. They lack of actionable insights. While they might indicate activity, they don't tell you why people are engaging or not, or how to improve. They can give a false sense of success or metrics without reflecting real business goals. And that can be the number of signups without context about the number of active users or conversions into sales. If you have no context, there is no sense. Or it can be number of resolved support tickets per month. This metric can encourage quantity over quality and doesn't really reflect the impact of those fixes on the user experience or business goals. Vanity metrics often focus on effort rather than impact of that effort on the user or business. In essence, you have to focus on metrics that provide valuable insights and help you make informed decisions so you can change, rather than getting caught up in flashy numbers that don't tell the whole story. And so at very minimum, I highly recommend to measure flow metrics or workflow metrics. The average lead time, average cycle time, throughput, average agent time, average waiting time. And these guys actually can help you start making meaningful progress in your team. So let's cover these things one by one. Lead time. This is the time from feature request to deployment, or from time of task creation to the done, or from placing an order to receiving it. So average lead time helps understand how fast your customer can get what they need, whether that's a digital or physical product or even a service. Cycle time. It's time it takes to complete an item, or from when work started on the task until work finished. Cycle time can be per entire floor or per stage. It can be per analysis, cycle time of analysis, or cycle time of quality assurance or developments, or cycle time of production. Basic cycle time helps you track and measure the efficiency of a team's work processes. The goal is to have a short cycle time so that you can deliver products or services faster and make more money. Cycle time represents the internal processes perspective. Throughput is the number of work items or cards. It can also represent a number of features, tasks, user stories, bugs, or simply work items completed and ready for release or testing within a given period. Throughput helps you identify bottlenecks, make more realistic planning. For example, understand average throughput per iteration, or per week, or per day. Throughput helps you improve team productivity. You can measure throughput to the done or till specific preliminary stage in your workflow. Basically, think of a throughput as of a delivery speed. And now let's take card agent or work item agent. It's time elapsed since the work was started and still in progress. It's still not done, still not delivered, still in progress. And measuring the average card agent helps teams understand how long work items remain in progress and can be used to identify potential bottlenecks in the workflow. And my beloved one, metrics, the waiting time. It's the time a task spends idle between different stages of a workflow. It can stay on, let's say, some tasks can stay on hold, waiting for someone's feedback, for an additional information. It can be a dependency to be resolved before the task can move forward, or simply because team is understaffed. And so measuring average waiting time helps you understand how big is the waste, where it aggregates, on which stage perhaps, and address it as soon as possible. And so you can use different tools to measure all these things. It can be Jira, which is popular among software developers. It can be ClickUp. I heard that Asana has some of those metrics. And there are a lot of other tools. And the sixth step. Now, share your notes, your findings, and your insights with the team. Ask for their feedback and decide together what you as a team could improve, what next steps could be, and why it matters. And you can share these notes, discoveries during sprint retrospective, for example, or during sprint review. These findings will help you improve your sprint planning if you run Scrum, for example. These findings will actually improve team collaboration, but it's not certainly a one-off. It's something you have to track regularly and have somebody tracking that regularly so that you provide your feedback and keep your team in the loop, have their perspective, and see how the team can improve. So let's summarize your first steps. First, pick the process of workflow or workflow, observe communication and collaboration, schedule one-on-ones with the process members, introduce the Kanban board, map out all major steps, and agree on the rule. If something isn't on the board, it doesn't exist. Measure what matters, so value-driven metrics over vanity metrics. Share your notes and insights with the team. Ask for their feedback and decide together what you guys as a team could improve and why it matters. So I hope this video helps you out. If you found this content useful, give your video a big thumb up, share it with a friend, subscribe, and leave your comments. See you next time. Cheers.